In recent years, California's mayors have been closely involved in working to address the crisis of homelessness facing our cities. With the partnership of our governor and state legislature, the largest cities and counties throughout our great state have been recipients of one-time direct funding, like HAP or HomeKey, which have been game-changing in our efforts to address homelessness. This direct funding has given local governments the ability to respond directly to the crisis of homelessness with new and innovative solutions and address gaps of service within our communities. In Riverside, we used HAP funding to be innovative and fund operations for the first pallet shelter community in Southern California, serving 250 residents in non-congregant shelters during the first 2 years of the pandemic. One of our first residents at this shelter was Peggy Morgan. At 74 years old, Peggy and her dog Elmer found themselves homeless for 4 months. Peggy had no surviving family, and when she was diagnosed with throat cancer, her Social Security payments were not enough to sustain her. But with HAP funding, we were able to place her in our Riverside Shelter Village after she met with Governor Newsom. She spoke about the value of having a key and the difference it made in her life. Peggy and Elmer ultimately graduated into their own apartment shortly after their time at the Riverside Village Shelter, where Peggy received her key to secure housing. With HAP funding, we were also able to address a gap in service by opening 50 recuperative care beds, providing bridge housing and medical aid to over 200 patients annually. This facility is designed to prioritize health equity for our homeless population struggling with medical, mental, and substance use challenges, as they lack the resources needed for a path to self-sufficiency. Through wraparound supportive services, clients are provided interim housing, integrated medical oversight, intensive case management, and a pathway to heal and respite care. These efforts have been life-changing for our communities, but they are all at risk without a commitment of ongoing funding. We're depending on the legislature and governor to ensure that our cities can maintain the services to our constituents and avoid this fiscal cliff. This funding has continued to provide hope for our homeless residents like Peggy, who are seeking safety and security through housing. With the partnership of our legislature and governor, Peggy was able to live out the remainder of her life in dignity and safety off the streets. HAP gave Peggy a path to her own home and continues to provide hope to those experiencing homelessness. Thank you to the legislature and governor for this partnership. We look forward to continued investments, making this critical work sustainable for the duration of our current crisis.